Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of What the Flop. Today's episode is going to be talking about the 1999 film Fight Club, which is directed by the legendary David Fincher.
Gentlemen, welcome to Fight Club. The first rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club is, you do not talk about Fight Club.
The story talks about a nameless narrator which stars Edward Norton. He suffers from insomnia and he finds his serenity in social groups. Later on in the social group, he finds a misfit, Marla, which stars Helena Bonham Carter, which is pretending to be a part of the social group. Later on, he meets Tyler, Brad Pitt's character, on a plane, and they assemble a fight club and it gets his mind off of the world.
If this is your first night at Fight Club, you have to fight.
The movie consists of step-by-step descriptive narration by Edward Norton, and I loved that about this movie because it really lured me into it. The plot formation was also a masterpiece, and the implicit messages that were thrown at you in this movie are amazing. Acting-wise, mainly the focus in this movie were on the two characters, Brad Pitt and Edward Norton, and thanks to David Fincher, they both did an incredible job. The shots that were taken in this film weren't just there to make a movie. David Fincher elevated every single shot with his unique style and technique, and in regards to cinematography and editing, he used flashback, back and forth panning of the camera, breaking the 180 rule, and the camera work in this film was very impressive. Not to forget that there were these sort of glitches that were like a symbolism that you will later on understand inside of the movie. However, this film is a very violent film. There are a lot of obscene and gruesome scenes. Even if it isn't my cup of tea, that doesn't make it a bad film. The plot twist in this movie was something that I actually didn't expect whatsoever. And as they stated in the film, it was a changeover, and it really did change my perspective towards this movie. All in all, this movie is a masterpiece. If you're a cinephile and you like movies that help you trigger your brain, this is the movie for you. So I would honestly rate this movie a 9 over 10, and I would applaud David Fincher for such an amazing job. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.